Hey, welcome to my channel. As my granddaughter say, hi, I am Tasha, the founder of Talk to Tasha, that get overextended Care Bear women like you to a space of rest as it relates to holistic self-care. So we build confidence in our plus size squad. So if you're a plus size chick, you want to build that confidence, you want to build that paycheck, and you want to just relax while you're doing that, this is your space. So we are going to make some introductions as we are closing down 2020. Y'all know this year has been crazy for many of us. And shout out to you guys that are front line, front center, most of our care bears, as I interchangeably call public servants, care bears. You're out there caring for the world and kind of sometimes neglecting ourselves. So I am going to be starting this whole YouTube thing with the hope of getting some more awareness around the lives of a servant, the lives of the plus size community, whether you're plus size in your dreams, plus size in your goals, maybe you're plus size in your physique. Who knows? We don't judge over here, baby. We just rock with what we have. Okay, we say can'ts and ain'ts, and then we know how to do the professional little thing and do all of those different things. So just depending on how I'm rocking, I might be T Baby one day, the next day Sister Jones. So just go with me on this journey of self-care, uncomplicated living, and I promise you, as your online bestie, that I'll keep it all the way 100 with you. So what I do want you guys to know is that we are not going to stress, as I'm going to try to give you guys some tips, and I'm going to give you some tips based on my lived experiences. No textbook, it's all lived experience. If you guys are out there, okay, for my people out there, you got plus size goals, but your finances is not plus size right now, don't trip. Don't trip. If you got them kids at the house, they got to be homeschooled right now. You ain't Bitmo had, did I say Bitmo? You ain't Bitmo had a lick of experience teaching. And you was over here highly frustrated. Maybe you thought little Johnny, Tyrone and them and Kim and whomever was going to go to this big 4-year college. And right now you can't seem to get this booger bear to log on to school. Girl, don't trip. Right now, what I'm telling folks during COVID in my Care Bear tribe is just to focus on one thing at a time. Do not try to be all these different octopus little links to everything. I know some of y'all got control issues. What is control gonna do with you? You're not Janet Jackson. Control. Now I got a lot. Hey. So we're not doing all that. Janet Jackson made the song. She got her millions off of that. But you, my friend, me and you, we just average people trying to do average things, okay? So quit tripping. If the kids don't log on today, that's cool. But what you need to do is take a whole break. Some of y'all got perfect attendance up until now. What is the worst thing that's going to happen if you don't go to work? Now, don't have y'all bosses come hijacking me. I'm just giving y'all some self-care regimens that's for the here and now. That won't cost you a thing. Okay, your check won't be a little short. Put some on your bills, ladies. Put some on it. You ain't got to pay the whole thing right now. Now, do your due diligence with your bills, but I'm just giving you practical things because I see a lot of women stressed. They overwhelmed. You don't know if you're coming or you're going. The kids is a hot mess. Your man ain't came home. You ain't seen him in 10 years. And, just stuff. And God forbid if you're sick, you're taking care of your aging parents. So Care Bears go through a lot. And to be honest, look, I'm going to speak from experience. Most of us Care Bears, we on the plump side. Okay, we probably ain't going to do no drugs. But our drug of choice is food sometimes. That's just what we do. And so we have to get ourselves in alignment because as much as we want to plus size other areas of our life, baby, if we're not healthy, it ain't going to even be worth it. So up until now, you probably been scrolling through life, eating all them extra calories. You know how we do. You know how we do. But nothing's going to get better with you, love, until you start taking a whole break to get clear about the next season of your life. You doing things that was relevant last year, well, baby, 2020 has brought new challenges. You can't do the same things that you did last year and expect it to work in the framework of what we're going through right now. Your expectations and standards and goals maybe was real lofty and beautiful, but right now a lot of things are shut down. Even with me, I'm over here on the waiting list to get my state board exam done to be a therapist. Baby, I can't even take a test right now because everything is shut down to 2021. Do you see me falling all the way out? You don't see me falling all the way out because right now, because I too am in the pandemic and the social unrest it gets the best of me as well. I'm not in a big urgent stance to go take an exam, for example, to go out into this heaviness that's going on top of the stuff I'm trying to balance over here in my house. So some of the things that is happening happens for a reason. Y'all get used to me because I done went and got me some coffin nails, girl. I ain't had nails in years. The woman put these nails on me and I think I'm too cute. So I tend to, when I get nails, it's been some years. I literally got them done during COVID a week ago. And she told me, I said, I want the little pointy nails that the young people do. And she told me after they was on that they's called coffin nails. I was like, ooh. But anyway, so I tend to talk with my nails because I'm kind of enjoying this new fun part. But hopefully it doesn't distract some of you guys. But the point is, I'll be jumping on here, getting in here, building rapport with you guys to let you know that, girl, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. One of the things I've said is if pandemic has not taught us anything or taught you anything, I want you to consider the fact that the pandemic, girl, has taught you and shown you that you know how to do tough stuff. Now, I know some of you guys went through tough stuff before, but oftentimes in the midst of being busy, we forget. So that as you are going through some barriers right now, some people lose hope. They fall off. They don't know what to do. So just tap back into things you have gotten through in the past. Give yourself a pat on the back and like, man, that issue I was going through before, I didn't think I was going to make it. I'm going to make it during the pandemic. I know some of y'all on unemployment and waiting on them checks and all these people doing shady stuff, but your check ain't coming and you deserve your check. Like I say, put things down in perspective. Take some time out while you're at home. Hopefully you following the orders of your various counties and cities. And write down a few things. What has got you up late at night? And I want you to take that list and say, what on this list do I personally have control over to make it a little better? And what on this list that I do not have control over? Because the thing you don't have control over is what's going to increase your anxiety. You're going to be up all night trying to figure stuff out. And if you one of these Care Bears to try to save the world, plus your family, plus your dog and your cat, you're going to find yourself overeating. Waistline going to be all over the place. And some of us trying to scale back, but that's just the way some of us cope through food, okay? So we ain't gonna judge because remember I said we the plus size crew. We plus size in our heart, we always giving and all those beautiful things. But right now, the focus is going to be on what you need to experience and how are you going to get there. So if you don't know how to even begin this journey of self-discovery, at this particular moment in your life, this is what your online bestie is here for. There's some things I have in my purse full of resources that can help you overcome some things so you're not out here thinking you're drowning by yourself. What I am going to tell you is we're not going to stress about a whole lot of stuff at one time. We don't have the mental capacity to do all that. If you feel like cooking, go on and cook. If cooking is your thing and your outlet and your way of coping to kind of relax yourself, go slay in that kitchen and do what you got to do. If you got to make some shifts in your address change and get a roommate or whatever's going on with that, do what you got to do for the moment right now. Remember, you are not what you've been through. You're not what you're going through. You are not even fat. I made a post in my Facebook about we are not fat. I have fat, but I am not fat. Fat and weight does not define me, and nor should it define you. So when you're looking at fat in the context of the stress and the overwhelm and the uncertainty, what is some of that stuff you can skin off of your plate on tonight or on today if you watching this in the daytime? So I am going to be before you a couple of times a week as we go on this journey of learning YouTube. But baby, I'm probably going to look back on this and be like, oh, I did my first or second, third YouTube. So try something new in this season. Like me, I'm over here messing with y'all on YouTube. Okay? I am over here unfiltered. I'm not gonna do no edits. I don't know how to do all that stuff. See what I'm saying? If you get the context of what we're talking about, then you'll be good. And so if you a person that's orderly, things got to be polished and perfect, you're a perfectionist and all those things, but you just know that that kind of lifestyle just don't serve you no more. Okay, because some things you don't have control over right now, and it's driving some of y'all crazy because you're so used to everything being predictable. And remember, we said we work on elevating our faith, overcoming our fears, and increasing our finances. So part of your faith walk and elevating your faith is you're going to have to be cool without knowing the unknown. And that's going to be challenging for some of you guys. But the first step is realizing what that barrier is, and we can work through anything. You can work through anything. You've gotten through difficult things before, like I said. I will be with you guys in a moment. But if you are not in a moment, but like, you know what I mean. Uh, get on the website, talktotasha.com, if I can be of a resource to you as an online bestie. All things self-care, baby, self-love, and uncomplicated living. Let's plus size our life. Let's plus size our fears. And not, we don't want to plus size our fears. We want to overcome our fears, plus size our faith, and plus size our finances. So with that all booed together, baby, we're going to be good. All right, so get to talktotasha.com. Make sure you get on the mailing list because there's upcoming retreats and different things that's going to feed your soul. I'll be with you guys soon. You guys be well.